Come on in, enter the gym. You can sit down on both sides. As you enter the gymnasium, you can sit on both sides of the floor. Come on in, please take your seat on both sides of the floor. Hello, please come on in and take a seat on both sides of the gymnasium. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Portis, Superintendent of Schools for the Pequannock School District. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight for this momentous occasion. And it brings me great pride to welcome you to Pequannock Township High School, and more specifically, to the Ruth Kellett Gym. It is no small matter to name a facility in honor of an individual. This recognition is fitting, as Coach Kellett was no small person. Rather, her contributions to our community defined her as a community leader, an inspiring figure of great stature. She broke barriers and modeled courage and determination for students, families, colleagues, and her community. That excellence alone, however, would not warrant that we name a facility for Coach Kellett. No, Coach Kellett went beyond mere excellence. She achieved the status of a trailblazer. Where there was no path in place, she forged ahead. Where there were obstacles or barriers, she obliterated them. Prior to Coach Kellett, there was no county basketball tournament for girls. Prior to Coach Kellett and her peer Marge Giles, there were no female athletic directors in New Jersey. Prior to Coach Kellett, no woman had coached a boys basketball team in New Jersey. Prior to Coach Kellett, officials for girls athletics were paid at a lesser rate. All these things and more changed as a consequence of her presence. Beyond those accomplishments, Coach Kellett also provided opportunities for students with disabilities, and served as a role model for young women and young men to overcome stereotypes and fight for equality. It brings me joy to dedicate our gym to Coach Kellett tonight, and greater joy still to know that her legacy will endure and inspire our students to know that where there is no path, you can make your own. And when you encounter obstacles, you'll have the strength and determination to find solutions. That is Coach Kellett's enduring legacy. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Brian Salapina, and I'm the proud athletic director of Pequannock Township High School. Thank you all for being here tonight. Tonight we come together to honor the legacy of an extraordinary individual, Coach Ruth Kellett, as we dedicate this gymnasium in her name. Coach Kellett was more than a coach. She was a pioneer, a mentor, a fierce advocate for women's athletics. At a time when opportunities for women in sports were scarce, she stood firm, leading a vision of equality and empowerment. Her leadership not only shaped countless athletes, but also transformed the very fabric of women's sports, laying the groundwork for the opportunities we see today. Coach Kellett's influence reached far beyond the court. She instilled in her athletes the values of resilience, teamwork, and perseverance. She believed in the potential of every player, pushing them to achieve more than they thought possible, both in sports and in life. Her advocacy extended to fighting for better facilities, equal resources, and greater recognition for women's teams. Coach Kellett wasn't just teaching a game, she was building a movement, one practice, one game, and one athlete at a time. Her efforts inspired a generation of young women to dream bigger and pursue their passions with unwavering determination. As we dedicate this gym in her honor, let it serve as a living tribute to Coach Kellett's legacy. May this space become a place where young athletes discover their strength, build lasting friendships, and continue to fight for equality that she championed. Let every practice and every game played here reflect her invincible spirit and her belief in the transformative power of sports. This gym is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a symbol of progress and a reminder of the profound impact one coach, one leader can have. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to welcome Coach Peggy Bianchi to the podium.
Wow, this is an honor for not only me, but I think for all of us, and a chance to recognize what Coach Kellett has meant to many of us through the years. I would like to begin with thank yous, as tonight would not have been possible without them. Thank you to our Board of Ed for your support. Thank you to our AD, Brian Salapina, our Principal, Rich Hazler, and Dr. Michael Portis, our Superintendent, for establishing a plan to see it to fruition. It wouldn't happen without them. Thank you to our Supervisor of Building and Grounds, Dwight Anderson, and his crew for installing this beautiful sign, covering it, and preparing it for tonight's big reveal. A very big thank you to Russ Mowry, class of 1962, a personal friend of the Kelletts, and the man who donated not only his craftsmanship in making this beautiful sign and plans for installation, but also his time traveling to and from, back and forth from New Hampshire. I would like to ask Russ to stand up for a round of applause. We couldn't have done this without you. Thank you to Dave Kellett for being the keeper of Ruth's legacy. The pictures, the headlines, and mostly the stories, for those will forever be in our hearts. So I asked the question that everybody might be asking who doesn't know her. Who is Coach Ruth Kellett? For many, the answer may be my high school or my elementary school PE teacher, my girls or my boys basketball coach, softball or golf coach, my colleague, my teammate, my mentor, my AD, my competitor, my friend, and any combination of these, for those that were truly lucky. I am pretty sure that most who knew her would use the word leader in describing Ruth. Leadership is not an identity, it's an action that's continuous. For 30 plus years, Ruth Kellett was our leader in the efforts that moved our blue and gold community toward equality for all. Ruth became a role model for young women, proving it possible to stand up and overcome the stereotypes and prejudices in a long-standing but inequitable culture. Back when many people were not aware that Title IX included athletics, Ruth, along with her colleague Carol Schoen, ushered into the Pequannock School District with a commitment to make things more equitable for the girls who wanted to play a sport. And, in the end, creating equity for all who wanted to compete then and still today. Ruth viewed this as a serious business and was not going to accept anything less. For this, many of us are grateful. Coach Kellett's inspiration went far beyond the walls of Pequannock. She also worked with district, county, state officials for equality for sport and pay, because she believed that coaching a girls' athletic team should be the same pay as coaching a boys' team. Upon retirement, Coach Kellett didn't stop. As a member of the New Jersey Interscholastic Athletic Association Executive Committee, Ruth was influential in establishing and maintaining the rules of good sportsmanship and fair competition on a statewide basis. Ruth grabbed the headlines for several accomplishments in addition to her winning successes. Being one of the first female ADs in New Jersey, the first female to coach boys basketball, newspapers, including the New York Times, were quick to report. However, my favorite story I like to share, article from the Daily Record written by Sandy Seegers, is about Ruth and two other coaches who were tenacious in their efforts to give girls basketball the chance to compete for a county title. Back then, it was only boys. In 1975, they were told that no one would attend a girls' county basketball game. They did not give up, forging ahead, laying out their own money. A girls' county basketball tournament was held, with Ruth leading her teams to win the first two. Fast forward 25 years later, in 1995, Coach Kellett, Marge Giles from Butler, Patty Vitale of Montville were honored, and their efforts were recognized at the Final Four county games at FDU to a sold-out crowd. Ironically, too many people wanted to see a girls' county basketball game and were turned away. As Ruth began to break the barriers, she was always quick to credit the district's leadership, who hired her and supported her. Men like Ralph Brislow, Coach Bill Arada, she always gave them credit for taking a chance on her. Many articles were written when Ruth began to move into jobs within the sport world that previously were only given to men. One headline stands out that summarizes the role she played in creating the culture the way Pequannock was thinking. Joe Hoffman from the Daily Record, quote, "It seems a coach of the opposite gender ruffles very few feathers at Pequannock, and it seems fitting that the woman probably most responsible for softening the prejudices here over the last 24 years is the one who ultimately toppled the ultimate barrier," end quote. You see, the culture that Ruth helped to build impacted not only her opportunities to break barriers, but led the way for us to believe that we could do anything we set our minds to as long as we were willing to do the work. Coach Kellett's teachings, such as working as a team, stepping up to be a leader, pushing ourselves beyond perceived limitations, winning and losing with grace, are just a few. They are gifts that I and many others will be forever grateful. To have had an advocate and an example like Coach Kellett in our school district has and will continue to impact others. So it is our hope that beyond tonight, people will walk into this gymnasium and ask, who is Coach Ruth Kellett? They too will have the chance to be inspired by the stories we shared tonight, for it is up to all of us to remember and share the past that helped build our future. It was Coach Ruth Kellett's commitment and passion to help make dreams come true for many who follow, and now it is time to see a dream come true. Unveiling the sign for us today are young ladies representing Lady Panthers past, present, and future. Representing the past, we have Nancy Scacco from the 1975-76 team, who still holds that team still holds the school record of 44 consecutive wins. We have Nancy Phillips Bergen, class of 1984. Our first 1,000 point scorer played for Ruth. And then representing the present, we have Julia Holsley, a freshman from this year's Lady Panther squad. And representing the future, we have Allison Pomeroy, a 7th grader at PV. Both Julia and Allison's mothers were Lady Panthers as well. Before they unveil, I would like to just offer, on behalf of a lot of people who have done a lot of work for this to happen, a heartfelt thanks to all of you for sharing in this special event, one that will allow Coach Ruth Kellett's legacy to continue to inspire passion for sport and equality for all. So we're going to have a little countdown, and then we will be ready to do the unveiling. There it goes. 3, 2, 1. Love that song. A lot of you know where that came from. Rich Hazler, our principal, will now share some closing words, and we hope you'll linger and enjoy a snack while watching the tribute slideshow that's out in the hallway. Or if you prefer a seat, the cafeteria is open to gather and share some old stories or new stories. The girls' varsity game will begin immediately following the ceremony, and feel free to stay and cheer along if you want to. So thank you.
Good evening, everyone. What an honor it is to be able to provide the closing remarks for this special occasion. On behalf of Pequannock Township High School, we would like to thank all of Ruth's family, friends, colleagues, former students, former players, and our current Golden Panther family for being here as we honor an outstanding teacher, coach, administrator, mentor, colleague, and friend. I would also like to thank Peggy Biondi, who led this dedication and who's been an integral part of TJK. It's been an honor to call Peggy a colleague and most importantly a friend. And I know how much this meant to her and how hard that was to be up here talking about Ruth. I know it's not easy to speak in front of a lot of people on such a special occasion, but Peggy, you did a great job, so thank you. I had the privilege of knowing Ruth at the later stage of her career as she was coaching golf when I first started teaching here at Pequannock in 2001. As a young teacher, I was looking for role models who took pride in the blue and gold, loved their job, and showed it. When I quickly jumped into coaching ranks myself, I learned that Ruth was one of those people that I needed to know. And tonight, it is an honor to recognize her for the legacy she has left here in Golden Panther territory. What does it mean to leave a legacy? It is a question worth reflecting on, especially as we gather today to dedicate the gymnasium to someone who embodies the answer. A legacy is more than achievements and accolades. It's the lasting imprint we leave on the people and the community that we serve. For a teacher, coach, athletic director, colleague, mentor, and friend, leaving a legacy means shaping lives in ways that endure long after the final whistle blows or the last class bell rings. It's about showing up every day with passion, purpose, and a deep commitment to others. It is about instilling values like perseverance, teamwork, loyalty, and integrity, not just in words, but through action. The person we honor today did just that. For years, this gym was Ruth Kellett's classroom, her stage, her arena. It was a place where she taught lessons not just about physical education, health, basketball, softball, or golf, but about life. They were lessons that equipped students to face challenges, embrace leadership, believe in the concept of we before me, and to strive for excellence. How many students have found their confidence within these walls, hearing Ruth's voice, urging them to push a bit harder, to believe in their own potential? How many students and colleagues felt her steady guidance, her unwavering belief that they could be better, not just as athletes, students, or educators, but as people. In recent Facebook posts, there were comments left by people that can answer these questions. Comments such as, an amazing person, one of a kind, inspirational, a strong female role model, a legend, someone I will never forget, the greatest, a class act. She believed in me, simply the best in every way possible. These are just some of the lasting imprints that Ruth Kellett left on the lives that she was a part of, and many more of you have those same memories that are here today. Yes, Ruth's legacy is written in the championships won and the glass ceiling she shattered, but it is also written in the small, quiet moments. The extra time she spent helping a struggling student, the encouragement offered after a tough loss, the belief she instilled in every young person who crossed her path, inside and outside of the classroom. What does it mean to leave a legacy? It means building something that lasts. Today, we dedicate this gym in Ruth's honor. We recognize that her impact will echo here in this gymnasium for generations to come. Every lesson that is taught, every squeak of sneakers on the court, every cheer from the stands, every moment of triumph or growth experience within these walls will carry her spirit forward. On behalf of this entire school and our community, we honor and thank Ruth Kellett for the lessons, the leadership, and the love she poured into this place, into this community, and as evidenced by the people here tonight, into the future she was preparing her students for. We honor her for standing up for what she believed in, for advocating for equality, for blazing a trail for others to follow. Her legacy is not just in this gym, but it's in the hearts of every life that she touched. May the Ruth Kellett Gymnasium always remind us of what it truly means to leave a legacy and inspire all of us to live in a way that leaves one of our own. Thank you, Ruth, and let's go Panthers. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. Please enjoy the game. I'd especially like to thank Mountain Lakes for being here this evening. And thank you, everyone, again, for being here. We really appreciate it.
John McClain, 20 minutes on the clock. We ask that fans please clear the court so we can continue with our warm-up. Please clear the court. Ladies and gentlemen, we can clear the court. We do not want anyone to get hit with the basketball. So, you have the music. You have the music. We found a set of keys. There was a lost set of keys turned in Volkswagen with a volleyball lighted on it. Set of keys. Come on over to the door. Together.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a lost set of keys returned. A lost set of keys, Volvo. Volkswagen, sorry, not a Volvo, Volkswagen. Volkswagen. Yep. It's got a volleyball on it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pequannock Township High School. Today's game is being played under the rules governed by the NJSIAA. These rules differ from the rules used for collegiate and professional athletics. The NJSIAA requires officials to enforce the rules regarding unsportsmanlike conduct by coaches, players, and fans. All are reminded that this is a contest between high school athletes and is considered to be an extension of the classroom setting. Per the NJSIAA, there'll be no tolerance for negative interactions between opposing players, coaches, and fans. This includes taunting, baiting, berating opponents, trash talking, or any other harassing actions, which cause ridicule or embarrassment to them. It is everyone's personal responsibility to demonstrate good sportsmanship, and I do hear this policy at all times. Fans who violate this policy are subject to expulsion from the site. We ask that you refrain from walking in front of the benches or along the baseline during the action. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. And now for your starting lineups. We will start the visiting team, the Mount Lake Lakers, coached by Joanne Smith, with a record of 1-0. Sophomore guard number 42, Shannon Sutter. Junior forward number 23, Christine Squiglia. Senior guard number 4, Chloe Lynn. Senior forward number 21, Kaylin Wee. And senior guard number 16, Abby Hall. And now your Pequannock Golden Panthers, coached by Earl Horniak with a record of 0-1. Sophomore guard number 2, Allie Gardino. Junior forward number 21, Ava Schickman. Junior guard number 10, Emily Zegler. Junior forward number 3, Caitlin Zegler. And senior captain forward number 13, Sophia Picardo. Would everyone at this time please rise with their hats that are playing for our national anthem?
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the whole world of praise.
I know that it could be impossible, impossible, you and I. Good job. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are exiting the gym, we ask that you walk around the outside of the court. Please walk around the outside of the court. Doesn't count how much launch. activity on the court.
Way to go. Way to hustle, Allie. Emily, there we go. Got it. Grab it. Good job, girls. Go, Caleb. There we go. Side out. Kick. Got it? Side out. Go, girls. Let's go. Come on, Pequannock. Let's go. Let's get a stop. Oh my goodness. Sneak it. There you go. There you go. That's foul now. Inside the screen. Go. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Foul on the 3-point shot. I'll play it back to you later. I will. Terrible. Oh, that's a foul. Here you go. on, guys. Let's listen. Stay with it. Stay with it. Good job. Good job. There's 15 seconds on the clock. It's down to 1.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to the Youth Health Gymnasium. We will see you on the next game on Saturday. See you out.
Feeling. Tim. The new one? You finally got to work?